A little funny little nugget like this.
Huh?
I've never used a little
Well,
funny.
yeah, because it drowns out all that sound.
Oh, smart. Okay.
All right. Welcome to Between Us. We have a special guest and the new co-host of Between Us.
I'm happy to be here. Dr. Lisel Lewis, Solana Beach chiropractor.
She's amazing. She really is. And everyone has. Susan's been amazing as well. Everyone, and I mentioned today, it just has to feel right. It has to be the right time. I mean, I understand people go through different chapters. That's okay. My chapter is this. It's the group. I have a passion for the group, and I appreciate you being a part of it.
I appreciate being here. And the funny thing is I found the group. I met June from the original co-host, Nick McCoy.
Yes.
It's like the evolution of this group just keeps changing,
Yeah,
and I'm
exactly.
so honored to be a part of it.
Yes, and Nick, I love you. I miss you. You're always going to be a part. You're going to be one of the founders. I appreciate you, and I appreciate everyone that's been a part of this. And I appreciate you. You've been here for, what, a year?
It's been a year. Yeah, I've lived in San Diego for a year now, and like day one, I was like, I need to be going to the group. They meet on Fridays. I'm there.
And you're seeing the evolution of the group. You saw it from Market Space to here. What do you think?
Okay, when it was at Market Space, it was very round table. It was cool, kind of intimate, almost like a meeting room. And now I feel like we're on kind of like on a stage. It feels like we're in like a little mini amphitheater.
Yeah, and just the energy. I love it. This is why we call it Feel Good Friday. We have new speaker system. A new speaker system. We're having a little technical issues, but we worked it out. So it started off a little rocky, but ended great. Again, we need it because we tend to have 80, 100, 120 people here. My voice isn't that loud, plus I don't like to yell, so it's great that we have Archie. Thank you, Archie.
Thank you, Archie. The way that it's set up now with the acoustics, it really levels up the presenters. People are super prepared when they present. It's much more of like, I'm presenting today on a stage versus like, when you're like in a smaller like meeting situation,
Right.
It's kind of like casual.
Yeah, and people have said, like a couple of people have said, hey, can we have it in a boardroom? That's not who we are. Really, the small groups that we're going to create, absolutely. Do it in a meeting room. It's going to be more intentional with business. This isn't about that. This is about connection. This is really supporting each other. Someone, again, every week, somebody gets emotional, and I love that. They give us that gift of being emotional because it's a safe place.
Yeah, definitely. We're coffee shop people. It's like, meet me at a coffee shop. I don't need a friggin' boardroom.
Yeah, exactly. And then today's speakers.
Beautiful.
Someone came out to me and said, hey, was I in on it? I wasn't in on it. I didn't even know he was going to pick me. I thought he was going to pick one of the other members. I didn't realize he was going to ask me up, and wow.
Ralph the Mentalist. Okay, so for him to be able to tap into June's mind is like, this is a strong skull we got here. So that means he is a very strong mentalist.
Well, and the thing too, I always say I have a very strong mind. I'm very open. I'm open to try anything. But I've always said, you can't hypnotize me. You can't read my mind.
From jiu-jitsu, literally.
Yeah.
Like your brain, your skull is stronger than the average dude.
Yeah. And he read my mind. He read my mind.
Read his mind in such a specific way.
Yeah.
So he had June draw something that was in his mind on a piece of paper, and the mentalist drew the same photo to the T.
And the thing too is I was going to try to throw him off because I was thinking window at first. Do a window. And that'll as the extra thing that you would draw in a house. But then in my head is like, wait, last second I was like, let me do a chimney. He'll never get the chimney. He got the chimney. Whoa.
He knew. He knew. Okay, and then Chechi. So Chechi was speaking about her therapy practice, her spiritual practice, and the people who came up to talk to me afterwards were like, who was that speaker? It sounds like she was talking to me and I need her treatment. I was like, heck yeah, the right people come to these meetings at the right time.
All the time. The right people show up at the right time every week, every day, if you're open to it. And I think people are finding out here, just be open to all different walks of life, all different different businesses, different personalities. And if you do that, magical things happen. Look, I don't know how many people we still have here, maybe 30 plus people still having a conversation. We love that. This is what it's about. This is about connection. This is about supporting each other. the world is crazy, the news is crazy, we can't control it, but we can control what's right here.
Exactly. And there are some people who are like, oh my gosh, I haven't come in a few weeks, I haven't come in a month. You come on the right days that you're called to the group.
Yes.
If you can't make it, if you need to sleep in one day,
Yeah.
if you have a meeting one day, we understand. You're attending the meetings that you need to be.
Speaking of
here
Mentalist,
at.
see that? He heard us. He could tell we were talking about him.
Exactly.
Ralph just waved goodbye. See, he could read my mind.
You know what? I'm going to book a session with Ralph the Mentalist. When I first graduated from chiropractic school and had to start charging for my services, I was like, what? No, I want to give my services for free. I'm a giver. I had to go to a hypnotherapist for a series of treatments that allowed me to know, like, wow, I have value, and that value happens to come in exchange for money.
Yep.
And he had to tap into my subconscious in a very special way to get me to feel confident enough to charge money, basically.
Right.
This can help you in your business.
And that's a common thing. I mean, that's actually, I just had a meeting with John Milkowski yesterday, and we're going to do a workshop where that's kind of the thing. Like, how much are you charging enough? Mm-hmm. That's the other thing, too, because a lot of people are like, well, I'll just charge $150 for my services. Mm-hmm. But have you actually calculated that out? Are you really, are you, when you break it down, does it end up being like minimum wage? Mm-hmm. Or are you overcharging? Are you undercharging? Have you written everything down, your costs, the time, everything?
Right.
And that's the thing. And a lot of people are undervaluing what they provide. And that's part of the group again. That's what we want to help. We want to help that balance. We've got business people. We got solopreneurs. We've got people that just come here for the connection, but you need that balance.
It's true, and I think that's why June and I, we just thought this was going to be a good fit, co-hosting. Yes. I'm a Libra. Yeah,
I'm an Aries.
Perfect.
See?
I use my left side of my brain and my right side of the brain equally. It's like, are you spiritual, holistic? Well, let's also talk about numbers and statistics. Yes. It's like, how can we tie it all together?
Exactly. And then Aries typically are stubborn, but my wife might disagree, but I'm not stubborn. I'm open to anything. Mm-hmm. I'm open to the left side of your brain, the right side of your brain, spirituality to business. I try to do everything so that I can really experience it and really help other people do it, because I've gone through a lot of different things, and we talked about trauma today.
Yeah.
Everybody has trauma. Everybody has. It's how do you react to it, and that's the thing.
Exactly. Aries are grounded. June is grounded. It's like nothing's just going to blow you over. It's like you can handle, you can pivot, you can handle what's coming up.
Except for Ralph the Mentalist, because he can
tap in.
Yeah.
Ralph's got something different.
He kind of blew me away with that.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way I'm going to switch. I tried to trick him. I went from being the window to the chimney, and he figured it out.
See?
But, yeah, the fact that he can... But I'm open to it. Yeah. I'm like, again, and I think people like that, we have 3 hypnotists now in the group. 3 hypnotists, and it's okay.
Exactly.
It's okay.
Well, they probably help each other, honestly. It's like, I'm a chiropractor, I go to other chiropractors. It's like, you need to practice what you preach, right?
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, no, and then if you collaborate, you're going to find just naturally, your business is going to grow. You're going to grow on a personal level, and everything's going to grow if you don't have that feast or famine mentality, and it's just everybody eats. Everybody eats.
Everybody eats. That's why we meet up at a coffee shop with good food.
It's great food here.
Good
by the way, order the Thai wrap, my new favorite. They said add a protein, so I had chicken and a jalapeno. The best wrap I've ever had.
Solid. All right. Good on you. We love you.
Good on you. Yeah. Thank you again. Good on you. Good Group Studios here. We hold our meetups here. The women's group is going to be here. We're going to have different events here. It's a perfect partnership. It's a local business. Restaurants are hard to have in California, and that's what we want. We want to support local. We want to support small business. That's our goal.
Absolutely. Women's group meeting at Good On Ya in person May 15th, Thursday, 6 p.m.
Yes. And then the men's group has been impactful, and I know for a fact, especially with your participation, Andrea, Gina, it's going to be impactful. I want everybody to feel supported.
Support. I love it. Thank you to the group. Thank you to June. I'm excited to be here.
Dr. Lisel, thank you again. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a fun ride. We're going to continue to really grow this community, support the community, make it stronger, and hey, maybe it'll go across the country. Maybe it'll go around the world. Just that community feeling. That's what you want. You know why? Because look, we're better together.
Exactly. We're starting here in Encinitas.
Yes.
Worldwide, baby.
All right. Well, thank you again. reach out. If you have a topic you want us to talk about, if you have a question, ask us a question. DM us. It's going to be on YouTube. It'll be on Spotify. It'll be on social media. If you want us to promote your business, contact us. We're here to support.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Woo!